You know what I'm going to talk about today? You know what I'm going to talk about today? Superstorm Juno. Superstorm Juno has a stupid name. Since when do we name winter storms? Thank you, Weather Channel. Anyway, so here's how I have weathered the storm. Of course, you know I did, because here I am. So, Sunday, we're watching the news, and it's like, oh my God, the whole world's going to end. The whole world's going to end. Dinosaurs will once more roam the earth after this snow melts. That's how much snow there's going to be. There's not going to be any more us, okay? Which in the Northeast wouldn't be that bad a thing. But still, you know, thin those numbers out a little bit. So, anyway, so Chris and I are like, checking it out. We're like, do we have enough salt? We got the shovels out, you know, the whole, we're ready. And then we wake up on the Monday morning, and I get a text from my boss calling, close the shop. It was going to be so terrible. Oh, life is so hard. So, I'm off Monday, and we wake up, and there's this little dusting. There's this little powder everywhere. You know, you can do it with a snow blower, or with a leaf blower, okay? So, I didn't do nothing. I didn't shovel nothing. I didn't, you know, because punch number 2 was coming that afternoon. It was coming. It was coming. And there I sat with, you know, with the latte. Thank you, Keurig. I sat there, and we're waiting, and we worked on, you know, I'm moving, you know, I'm in the process of moving in. So we worked on that some, and nothing ever happened. Nothing ever happened. Now, here's the deal. Just because I don't go to work for a day doesn't mean that the work doesn't need to be done. You know what I mean? So I get here on Tuesday, and I get this stack of work orders, because now it's 2 days stuck into one day, and now we have this miserable 2 inches of snow to deal with. And I work a lot in Philly. I don't know if you heard. I hate this city. I hate it. So, he sends me to Philly yesterday, and I'm like driving myself nuts, okay? And there's like just enough snow to be annoying, and of course I slipped and fell. Of course I did. Of course I did. You know how hard it is to walk in high heels in 2 inches of snow? It's really hard to do, okay? You go ass over tin cups, and your skirt come up, and everybody laugh and point because you're 43. That's what happens to me. So, I go through the day. What do? I go to work today. No punch. You know, if I lived in freaking Cape Cod, you know what, Cape Cod, you know how cute your summers are, that you get to bitch about 30 inches of snow in the winter? When I was growing up, it was 30 inches every day, uphill, both ways. So, screw you, New England. Take that. And also, don't live on the friggin' ocean. Didn't we learn anything from Superstorm Sandy? Don't live on the friggin' water. You know, what do you do? People in Racetown Lake are fine, okay? Don't live by the ocean. Go find a pond. Build one. You're rich. You live on the ocean. Shut up. So, today I go to work. Second day of work for me, you know, because I was off Monday. And another stack of work are like, I'm going crazy. All because we were off and we didn't need to be off. We're off and didn't need to be off. Now, thank you, my boss. Because, you know, here's the deal. You were going for safety, okay? You didn't want nobody upside down in the ditch, and that's awesome. Thank you so much. Except if I chop my arm off right now with a saw accident, you'd expect me there tomorrow. You'd be like, well, you have the other arm. So screw you, employers, except for mine, because I really need this job and I really like this job. But everybody else's boss is that way too. So, up yours, up everybody's, and for some reason, I'm going to conclude this by saying I think I'd be happier if we got 30 inches of snow. What's wrong with me? I'm going to drink some coffee and take me a pill. I'm not saying it was prescribed to me. I'm just saying it's a pill, okay? Happy Wednesday. Let's all make it through.